Okay, let's continue from question number 7. Now, question number 7 is talking about, okay, we explained this in our question number 6 in recording version 2, sorry, 3 rather. So the name of the customer, we are changing the name of customer from Modu to Fanta. So the C name must be what? Modu to Fanta, and the ID of Modu is 001. Okay, which we have already recorded details here. So we are going to say update, because since we are changing something, we are going to use update. Which table are you changing? Customer. Update customer set. Now what column are you changing? Is the C name, right? So we are going to write here set C name is equals to what? Modu. So it means that our C name, sorry, equals to Fanta. Always when you say set, okay, and you write the name of the column, the information that needs to come here must be what? The new information that you want to set to, okay? Update customer set C name equals to Fanta. So that's the new information we need. We want to set our C name equals to Fanta, where C name was previously what? Modu. So you can see where the C name was Modu, we are changing that, isn't it? We are going to put this quotation. Modu is also a character, as just like Fanta, so we are going to put in quotation. Okay, equals to Modu. So what do you think will happen here? Update customer set C name equals to Fanta, where C name equals to Modu. All the names that is having Modu in the customer table will be changed to what? Fanta. You understand? But is that what we need? No. The question further says what? The customer ID is what? The customer ID of Modu is what? 001. So we are going to say and customer ID is equals to what? 001. You understand? And your semicolon. You can see I don't put this in quotation because what is a number. So number, no need to put it quotation. So can you see without this customer ID here, all the names of the customers that is Modu will be changed to Fanta. But to be more specific about a particular customer, about only Modu, so we are using this customer ID. Can you see? We are using this customer ID. So this will be specific to only this particular Modu. Are we together? So this question also, or this answer can also be written in another format, whereby you don't even need to write what, where the C name equals to Modu. So we are just only going to say update customer set C name equals to Fanta, where what? Customer ID equals to 001. Do you understand? Because this is a unique identification. So let's go to question number 8, which states print the name of customers whose names start with A and ends with what? S. So print the name of customers. Can you see names of customers is talking about what? C name and the last name of customers. Whose name start with what? A. This is a what? Key information. Starts mean what? It begins with what? A, and the last name also ends with what? S. So which command do we use when we want to state something like it start, it ends, or it includes? We use like command, like L-I-K-E, like command. It's an SQL command, okay? So let's try to see here. We need what? Customer table. We need the C name, the last name, right? The last name. So under the C name, did they give us any name? None. What of the last name? None. Okay. So therefore, you can see the question in fact wants us to find the names of what? The customers whose names start with A and ends with what? S. So now I'm going to write a little information here. A comma S. Okay, this is what they want us to find. Regarding the first name is A, the last name at the end is what? S. Now we talk about like command. We are going to use like command here. Remember, like is divided into 3. You can go back to our previous videos that we uploaded. We discussed about the 3 types of like, whereby it starts, ends, and what? Include. So it depends on the way you position your what? Your asterisk sign. So when it says starts, it means this. It means what? This. Your letter comes first and the asterisk sign at the end. If you say ends, it means what? Your letter goes at the end and asterisk sign at the beginning. It ends. So this one is start, this one is ends. Okay, this is what we need. This one is starts and this one is what? Ends. Okay, now if asterisk sign is also here like this, it means include. Okay, but we don't need that one. Okay, now what we need is what the question says, it starts. So we need have at start, we need what at ends also. So this is what we need. So I'm going to write my SQLs. I'm going to say select, okay, because we're trying to identify which customer's name start here. Select what? CNAME. So the reason why I'm writing CNAME at the beginning and last name, because they don't have any information. So CNAME, last name, from which table? From customer. From customer, where what? CNAME, like this A. So this A, what type of A? You can see it here. We're going to write this A, right, at the asterisk sign at the behind A. So now we are going to put this in quotation because of why? I think you already know the answer. Because of what? A is a letter, and we says all letters or characters or strings must be in what? Quotation, so they can be recognized by what? SQL. And you can see like I put it in quotation because like is what? SQL command. Okay. So this means what? This asterisk sign will tell you that this means starts. Okay, and L name, that is the last name. So ends with what? S. So we're going to write here S, but this S we're going to write the asterisk sign at the beginning. It means what? Ends. Okay, and then we are going to put in what? Quotation, because they are what? Letters or characters. Okay, so can you see? And then you write your what? Semicolon. Update customer set CNAME, select CNAME, last name from customer, where CNAME like means start with A and last name ends with what? S. So let's continue. Question 9 says print the names of customers with a savings balance of 2,500. So we look at this. Print the names of customers. Names of customers, we are talking about CNAME and last name of customers with a savings balance of what? 250. This one is talking about the balance. Okay. So we need customer table, we need the CNAME, the last name, but is there any amount? Is there any name of the CNAME given to us? No, there's no name of the CNAME given to us. Okay, so we're going to write here none. Okay, now we are going to write here select what? CNAME, comma, last name. From which table? From customer. So we don't finish here. Let's finish here. So columns, how many columns? We also need what? Balance. We need balance. And how much is the balance given to us here? Is 250,000. You can see it here. This D mean dollars is 200, K mean 250,000. Printing names of customers, saving balance of what? 250,000. So this is what I mean by row. So we all know that 250,000 actually matches with what? Balance information. Balance is always in the form of a monetary term. So 250,000. So let's further continue. CNAME, last name from customer. Now, is there any amount given to us in balance? Yes. So we say where balance is equals to what? 250,000. 250,000, and you know what? Semicolon. Do you understand? 250,000 your semicolon. So that is the end of that question. So you can see 250,000 in the form of figure. That's why I don't put in quotation. But if I told you it's a letter, I will put in quotation. So question number 10 says print the names of customers. So whose accounts were opened in Brikama branch. So this Brikama is an address of the branch. So branch is located in the Brikama. So it means we need information in the what? Branch table. And attended by staff ID 001. So it means also this customer is attended by the staff ID 001. So we also need information in the staff table and also print the name of customer. So we also need information from the customer table. So you can see this question, we need information from 3 tables: information in the customer table, information in the branch table, and information in the staff table. So we can have how many inner joins? 2 inner joins, but 3 what? Tables. Okay, now let's try to see, let's try to identify the information that we need here. We need customer table, we need the branch table, we need what? Staff table. And look at the customer table, we need the CNAME and the last name. Under the branch table, we need the address, because this address is what equals to Brikama. We need the address on the branch. Out of the staff table, we need what? Staff ID. Can you see? We need staff ID because of what? This is staff ID 001. So let's identify which information need to be under the CNAME. None, because they don't give us any name like Modu or Fanta or Mariam or something like that. So when you look at what the last name, also none is given to us under the last name and address, but address under the branch is what? Brikam. What of the staff ID? Is there any staff ID given to us? Yes. The question says 009. 009. So you can see this is the brief explanation of the question. So now I'm going to write my SQL statement. I'm going to say select CNAME, because it doesn't have information. I'm going to bring at the beginning CNAME, last name. Okay, can you see? Because they don't have any information, I'm bringing at the end. So at the beginning, so these 2 I will bring at the end of my tables. So but now we are dealing with 3 tables. We need inner joins. Okay, we need inner join. And how many inner join do we need here? Is 2 inner joins. One relationship from customer to branch is one relationship, and from branch to staff is another relationship. So 1, 2 inner joins. Okay, so and these inner joins we represent them in what? In bracket open, bracket close. Do you understand? So the more bracket opens you have, the more inner joins you have. So select CNAME, last name from customer, inner join, branch. So we are joining what? Customer with what? Branch. Inner join branch on customer. Dot. What is the primary key under the customer table? Is customer ID. Okay, which equals to what? Under the branch table, what is the foreign key under the branch? We need the foreign key, but not the branch ID. Okay, branch dot customer ID. So that is the foreign key under the branch. Customer ID. Okay, so this is customer ID. Yes, this customer ID equals to branch dot customer ID. Okay, now where are we going to have our bracket open? Is going to be here. So you can see as I write how many brackets? 1, 2 bracket. This means that we have 2 inner joins. So this is the importance of this bracket sign here. It tells us how many inner join. So at the end point of every relationship, you have to bring what? 1 bracket to close it, so that it can what? Minus what? These 2 brackets. So it means that we have 1 bracket, 1 minus from these 2, it will remain only 1. So we are left with 1 inner join. So we are going to say inner join. So you can see I put it in capital. Inner join is capital S. Inner join staff. So now we are bringing staff table also. Inner join staff on branch. So you can see staff and branch, they are the ones that are closer to each other. You can see it here, the way the table is arranged, staff and branch. So from staff has a connection with what? The branch table through what? Customer ID. Okay, but normally here the branch ID, for example, this branch ID needs to be what? A foreign key under here. Normally that's how it is. But this question, they make the customer ID to be the foreign key of all the 3 tables. So we are answering based on the question. Okay, so we're going to say inner join staff on branch. Under the branch, what is the foreign key there? Is customer ID. Is customer ID. Okay, that's the branch customer ID, which is equals to what? Under the staff staff dot under the staff. What is the